Hello everyone, welcome back again. So this is the part 3 of our blockchain implementation using the C# project and Visual Studio 2022. So we're just going to continue straight away from where we left on the last video. So last video we were in the process of creating the is valid method for the whole blockchain, but we're just going to hold on to that for now, and then we're going to create a new class here. So this class will be a public class. We're going to call this class BlockChain. Yeah, so basically this is what we're going to do. This blockchain will actually inherit the enumerable of I block. Yeah, so here what we do is just going to implement the missing members. So we're just going to implement this. Okay, so that's what we have here now. So we're just going to collapse this, and then we come back to the block extension. Yeah, so inside the block extension, after the is pref block valid, we're going to create a new method, and this will be a public static bool, and we're going to it's called is valid, right? So we're going to check for the validity of the whole blockchain. Yeah, so it's this enumerable I block. So this will be our items. So here, this is what we got. We're going to create a variable, and we're going to call it enums, and it will be items dot to list. Then we return enumerable enums dot zip. Yeah, so inside the dot zip, yeah, so basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy and paste this bit here, so you can have a look and type it rather just to save time. Yeah, so here, this is the return. This is what we're going to do. I'm just going to glance through it quickly. So this is what we return. So basically this is the enums. So it's previous block. So basically we're just gonna it's previous block, just like this. Okay, so there's one more thing. Just gonna pause the video for now. Okay, so please have a look at this properly before you go on. And then there was a slight mistake here. So it's the public static bool is previous block. So this bit here, I changed it to I block here. I made it block. So if this part is block here, make sure you change it to I block. Yeah. Okay. So now we come back to the blockchain class. Yeah. So this is what we're going to do. So here we have a private field. So basically it's a private list. I block. So this one will be items. So this new instance of it. It's a new. So here, this is what we would do, and the constructor, we're going to set up the constructor here. So inside the blockchain constructor, this is what we're going to put. First, we put a byte array. So this will be the difficulty. Then the I block. So this will be our Genesis block, yeah. So inside the constructor, we're just gonna add this. So we're gonna put this property here. It's a public byte array, and this will be the difficulty, and it's just going to be a get, yeah. So inside the constructor, this is what we're going to put. The difficulty will be equal to difficulty here. And then the Genesis dot hash is equal to Genesis dot mine hash. So we're gonna put a difficulty here. Then items add. This will be our Genesis. Okay, so that's what we have now. So we're just gonna come to the, we're gonna create a new class, yeah, and we're gonna, this will be a public void, and this will be, this class will be add score. So we check if items so here inside we're just gonna make it item because it's just one block. So if the items dot last or default dot hash, last or default isn't empty. If that's the case, if that's the case, then the item dot previous hash is equal to items dot last or default dot hash. Yeah. Then we come outside here. So the item dot hash is equal to item dot mine hash. So we put our difficulty inside. So here we can add items. We can put items dot add. We can add the item, yeah. So that's what we've got for the item block, yeah. Then we're gonna put this property. So it's public list property. So this list takes in the I block, yeah. Takes in the I block, and we call this items. So the get returns the items, then the set returns items. Okay, that's what we need. So basically so now we can put the item property here. Okay, so put the item here. Okay, so right after the list, this is what we're gonna put. So it's a public int. We're gonna call this count. So this will be items.count. Yeah. Then there's one more thing we gotta put for here, and it's the block public I block. So this will be at this. Get the index. So int index. So the get will be the items. Then the set will be items will be the value. So as you can see, it's not very difficult, but it's just a little bit time consuming. So this is where we get, okay. So here, the get the enumerator, this is what we're gonna return. We're gonna return items dot get enumerator. Then here we're gonna do the same. Here we're gonna do the same. Return items dot get enumerator. Yeah, so this is what we get here for now. So I guess this part is just done. So what we move next is the program.cs. Yeah, we come here. So this is what we're gonna do. So the first is declare variable run for random. Then we get a new instance of the random, new random. Then I block. Yeah, so basically we're just gonna grab the reference. Yeah, so this will be our Genesis block. So this will be a new block. So inside the new block, this is where we're gonna put new byte array. So we're just gonna put some sample data inside, yeah, for the new block. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We put this new sample data inside the block. Then put another byte array, and this will be our difficulty. So the difficulty, this will be a new so set the difficulty to just to here. Then BlockChain, so this will be equal to new BlockChain. So we put our difficulty and our Genesis inside the new blockchain, new blockchain. Okay, so next part is we set our data. So use the for loop for int I. I is less than or equal to. Okay, so we're just gonna I will be less than 200. I plus plus. Okay, so this is what we're gonna put inside here. For our data will be enumerable dot range 0 to 55 dot select. Okay, so this is where we select. Okay, so convert this to byte. So byte run.next. Okay, so this, then the chain dot add, so we add it to the blockchain. So it's a new block. So data dot to array. Then just write something to the console. So we could just say chain dot, so we write the last block created, chain dot last or index of, or last or default, only if it's not null, then we actually convert it to string. And then we check for validity of the block, so I mean for the blockchain, so we check if the chain is a valid chain. So if that's the case, then we write something to the console. So a blockchain is valid. So put console.readline here. So what we do is we're just going to test it to see what actually comes out of it. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is just going to run it quickly. Sorry if the volume went down. I just had my my microphone somewhere. Okay. So let's see what actually comes out, if we be able to get some incoming. So as you can see here, now we've got the block being created. Yeah. So you can have a look at this, yeah, and use it to build whatever applications that you want to build. Yeah, so I'm just going to leave it here, and I hope you learned from it or you're able to do it. Right, so catch you up on my next video. Have a lovely morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Peace.